Hello everybody, welcome to the Tiger Den, and welcome back to the Tiger Vlogs, which again, it became 2 weeks between the two of them. And I'm sorry for that. I have no excuse as to why I forgot to do it last week. Well, I have plenty of excuses, I just have no good reason for not getting it done. But here I am. And and I guess as far as excuses go, it's just should have been a lot going on. Um, and even though it might not show properly while on stream, it is something that goes on in the background, and it's something that I try not to bring with me while I'm there to stream, because there's nothing I can really do about it. But at least not when I'm sitting there. I can't do anything about it. And there's not just one thing that's been mulling over in my mind. There are a few. There are a few. Um, and the first thing is this project that I've talked about before. Sorry. Every time I sit down to do it, it just it's a reality check that I really don't enjoy. But and the video was supposed to be just that, a reality check. It was supposed to be a wake up call for myself, but it just to explain. I'm not very tall. I'm just under average height in Norway. I'm 172 centimeters tall. That's between 5'6" and 5'7", or even 5'8", all depending on what bank I'm leaving. I'm also very, very overweight. I've struggled with um, low self esteem due to the way my body looks for many years. And one of the things that really bother me is the fact that I have I have what is a popular term, man boobs. Um, and it stops me from like going to the beach. Stops me from going swimming. It stops me from going out. It stops me from going out because I don't feel comfortable outside of anything in this size. This is a 4X shirt. I don't feel comfortable in anything that normally would look good, and if I were to buy something that looks good on me, it would have to be custom tailored. Simply because of the size of my chest. Now, I don't mind the belly. The belly I can deal with. But it's the fact that my chest size ruins so many of my options when it comes to clothes. And I can't just. They can't be taken away with working out. That doesn't happen. They have to be surgically removed. In order to surgically remove those, I need to be under a certain amount of weight. My BMI needs to be under a certain amount, where at the moment it is very high. And with it being so high, it's hard to it's really hard to get down to a level where it would be acceptable. I've been there before, but the last time I got there, I was younger. I was in a lot better shape. Well, naturally, I was in a lot better shape, but my body could deal with the restitution and such in a lot better way. In a much better way. And every time I sit down to do that project, it's just not good. Because I realize the amount of work it takes. And a while back, I said I would join a gym. Yes, I would. And I really should have, but I didn't. I didn't because of two things. One, this same issue of not loathing, but my self-esteem stops me from taking a shower at the gym, which would make it a whole lot easier for me to go to the gym, shower, and then go to work, instead of going to the gym, going home, showering, and then going to work. But the other issue is the fact that due to last year of being unemployed and having to adjust my own tax down so far in order to be able to live in this apartment and have food every month, I now have a rather big deficit on my taxes that I have to pay back. And of course, I had hoped to have a job much earlier, but I didn't. So yeah, that's the harsh reality of it. And I was thinking about making a donation goal about it on my Twitch channel, but I decided against it because all my donations are going to be returned back into the channel. They're not going to go to me. Because in the end, it's my own problem. So I'm sticking with that. But I'm being truthful about this so that you guys know that if I ever put up a goal, it'll also say what the goal is for, like a Stream Deck or controller or whatever. It's gonna say what the goal is for, and you can always trust that. You should always be able to trust what I put up there. And those two things, like the amount of money I owe, is such a substantial sum, so that even the tiny sum per month to join the gym next door, even that will be a problem. And that also leads to the third thing that's been going over in my mind. And that is going home. I really want to go home. I really want to go home for a trip for summer. But this whole tax thing and such doesn't leave a whole lot of room for that. And that's annoying. My alternatives? I don't know. Fact of the matter is that I need to pay the taxes first and foremost. If not, that's gonna be it's gonna be one hell of a sum to deal with, because the government is not happy about any sort of delay towards getting their money back. And I can't deny them that it's my own stupidity, really, that led to this. Well, not stupidity, as a bit of both. Bit of both. I should have done something to counter this at an earlier point, but I didn't. So yeah, it's a bit of bad luck, bit of stupidity, and now I'm paying for it twice over. Because the weird thing in Norway is, well, I guess it's not just in Norway, is you always have to pay taxes. Like, you pay taxes from what you earn. Fair enough. You pay taxes on what you get in any sort of support from the government, like the unemployment money I received while I was looking for a job last year. You have to pay taxes on that. And the problem with that is the money you get back is only 60% of what you made for the previous 3 years. It's only 60% of that. Meaning the income I had was decent, but 60% of that, if you're going to pay taxes from that, that means another 30% off that. And all of a sudden you're left with very little. And paying for this apartment, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. So that's what's been going on. That's what's been going on in my mind. And been rolling over in my, like, I guess that kind of explains the headaches I've been having, because I have been stressing about this. It also explains sleepless nights. It explains the inability to focus properly. But thankfully, I have a job now, and they have extended my contract at least out the year. So I know I have a job at least until the 1st of January so far. So I'm very happy with that. And that allows me to kind of calm down and not have to worry about that for a little while. And maybe along the line find something more permanent or such. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll just have to see, but for now I'm just trying to get back into the groove and such. And I was gonna sit down yesterday and draw to kind of do that, but my Wacom is not responding. It's not waking up when I plug it in or anything, so I'm not able to draw for a while, which sucks. I might sit down and write a song, who knows. Anyway, I will get through it. I have no doubts about that. It's just gonna take some extra energy out of an already drained body. See, I am able to smile. I am. It's a reality check for me to sit down and actually talk about this. But yeah, I won't show you guys the pictures. I have them for myself. And I need to start doing something about it. That means that I might shorten in the stream times so that I'm able to go for a walk, go for a workout, like in the parks and such. While it is summer, while it is good weather, I can do that. Or if somebody has a good workout from home scheme, I'll take it. Yeah. This was a very down episode. I'm so sorry. Hopefully we'll be able to return to having a happier look on life. And a happier enjoyment of what goes on. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Hope you'll consider leaving a like and a comment. But as always, guys, keep wild, stay free, and I'll see you guys in the next one.